and he gets the first down.
Pickup of 14 for Gunnar Stockton. 12 personnel here, and this is Dwight Phillips Jr. with the burst! Touchdown Dogs! Running back for the Dogs. Stockton pulls it, and he's got a first down and more! Touchdown, Gunnar Stockton! Well, the legs have been fully on display from Gunnar Stockton, who's had some big pickups on the ground. Of them, 4 Oscar Delp and 7 Lawson Lucky on the right side of the formation. Stockton pulls it again. Stockton into the end zone for the second time on the ground. You know what? Comes back in. Stockton fakes the swing and now does go to Zachariah Branch. Turns the corner. Branch up to the races. Gone for 6 from 47 yards out. Welcome to Athens. There for the Bulldogs. Stockton to throw. Surveys back in the end zone. He's got London Humphreys for a touchdown. I feel like he's got a bright future. Back to the air. Puglisi down the sideline. Touchdown! From 23 yards out, Elias Williams, the freshman tight end.
By Bradshaw coming back to the ball and making a play.
Joshawn Barbie off the right side is in for a touchdown. Now there is a flag down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to take a guess, Mike?
The portal. Hardy again straight ahead. Slips free. Hardy's up to the races. Touchdown! 32 yards to the house. There is a flag down at the 4-yard line. All those pre-snap shifts, trades, and emotions from Kansas. Faking to Peckett. Daniels up the seam, and it's caught. Touchdown! Deshaun Hanukkah up the ladder, and Kansas answers back.
Didn't expect for him to play. He's out there on the field.
Missouri goes quickly. Pabrula can run, and he cuts it upfield. Drop the football. Scooped up by Austin Alexander for a touchdown. Leroy Harris punched it out, and it's a scoop and score for the Jayhawks.
It's about protecting the football players, Mike. And if Jalen Daniels has the ball in his hands, I feel like I got a good opportunity to score.
Quickly under center, and it is Daniels in for a touchdown.
That's just the experience of the transfer portal guy. Let Prabula make a play.
15th play of the drive. Prabula, Coleman, touchdown, Tigers!
Just great defense by Kansas.
Now, where do you go here? 3rd down and goal from the 11.
I love option routes. I love my guy in the middle, Coleman. He's got to be your go-to guy. He knows how to get open in these situations.
Prabula across the middle, touchdown! Brett Norfleet, and Missouri's got the lead.
Awesome.
Of the rivalry for the first time since 2011. Glad to have you with us. Daniels pulls it. He flips it. Hanukkah, another touchdown. Jayhawks back in front.
I love this.
Prabula against pressure. Finds Norfleet. Off to the races. Touchdown! Here in Lawrence, then in 31 and 32. Missouri with the football, up by 4, 2 minutes to go, and 2nd down and 9. 3 timeouts for Lance Leipold in Kansas. Jamal Roberts off the left side with the lead. Roberts off to the races. He is gone. 63 yards. Perhaps the coup de grace. Guy who's come back from 2 separate knee surgeries the last 2 seasons. They empty it out on 3rd and goal. Becht scrambles, takes off, and Rocco back toward the goal line, reaches out, and is Becht in? Yes, it's a touchdown! Rocco Becht uses his legs, and the first touchdown of the game belongs to Iowa State. The 17th play of an 8+ minute drive from Arkansas State.
Watch the tight end Fortin ball.
Rayner running behind Clay with a cut, a spin, a shove to the end zone. Touchdown! Jalen Rayner rumbles, and Arkansas State can take the lead.
Slot, and that's a nice throw from Becht to Townsend.
Super quiet from Townsend the first 3 games. Becht looking end zone, got it! Touchdown, Tom Overby! What an answer from the Cyclones!
That's the best throw in the day.
Penalties, and then one that is called pass interference, one that wasn't. Cooper jockeying with Rucker at the other end. And now Iowa State's got 1st down and goal from the 4. Sama the carry, running over the defender for a touchdown. Man strength from Abu Sama on A.G. McGee. On 3rd down and 11. It's a screen off the right side and a lane off to the races. Terrell Anderson is gone. 75 yards.
For the quarterback, Mensah.
Yeah, extra offensive lineman Bradley Smith, the backup center, comes into the game. And this is Anderson Castle at 215 pounds with a push. Touchdown, Duke.
That's the guy right there, Joe Lee, the tight end, number 7.
On 2nd down and goal. Bailey floats one. End zone touchdown. The 2nd touchdown for Terrell Anderson. And what a drive from NC State.
It takes time. You got to get
Even on the 3rd and 1, they kept him in. They drew a Wake Forest timeout. Bailey came back in on 4th down and had a touchdown. Will Wilson rumbles in for a touchdown. There is a flag down right near the line of scrimmage that came in late.
I think everybody on that open room where Mensah can operate.
Mensah toward the end zone, and it is caught! What a catch by Landon King! Up the ladder for 6. He goes to his counterpart, Darian Mensah, the multi-million-dollar quarterback directing Duke. Anderson Castle finishes a run. Touchdown, Duke. The 6th-year senior transfer from Appalachian State, who they say always falls forward for a few yards, has run it 5 times for 5 yards, but 2 touchdowns. Before for myself and my family. And Duke handpicked him to lead this team in the offseason. Mensah down the sideline, drops it into Higgins. It is a touchdown! A beauty, and Duke extends the lead.
Try to take one over the top.
Instead of give to Hollywood Smothers, who's got the great vision. Smothers hits the gas. Hello, Hollywood. "51 yards to the house." Kicking game, and this is outside of Todd Polino's range. Mensah the fake. Deep shot. King got him this time. Touchdown, Duke. For the 230-pound true freshman. 15th play of this drive. Wilson up the middle, another touchdown. Short yardage specialist, and what a drive from the Wolfpack. Castle up the middle with a first down and more. Anderson Castle, the king of the castle. number 1 is Damon Claiborne. Quarterback run. Robbie Ashford finishes the run. Touchdown, Deeks. How about the drive from Wake Forest? And Robbie Ashford dropped one in and then runs it in himself. 39 and the longest play of the day. Claiborne bounces it and follows Ashford. House call. How about them Deeks?
Who's right here in his step formation, and there he is in motion.
And is it 4-down territory as well? On third, King all day. King floats one back in the end zone, and it's Rivers. There is a flag down.
It's going to be a hold on Wake Forest. It's a touchdown here, Mike. Big third down. Like Rivers.
Slot right, Eric Rivers has been huge. Haynes King again with the touchdown. Gas tank running low. Haynes King digs deep, and it's a one-score game.
I was always taught one thing.
Brent Key has said, I've never met a tougher kid in my life than Haynes King. No surprise, they run him again. King, touchdown, Georgia Tech. Who else would it be but Haynes King?
In the pocket and deliver the football.
Sixth-year senior at his 4th school. With a stud running back in Damon Claiborne. Breaks a couple tackles. Claiborne to the pylon. Touchdown. Moss a pitch. Brown a fumble. Scooped up by Virginia. Donovan Platt down the sideline. Scoop and score. Wow. Disaster for Louisville on 4th down. And still realigning and being given the chance to substitute here.
Well, the play clock's not running, people. So everybody's yelling and screaming, but the play clock's not running. Remember, Virginia is allowed to substitute.
And Miller Moss is under center. Lacey in motion. Moss the sneak with a push. And Miller Moss waiting on a signal. Touchdown. Miller Moss punches it in to cap a lengthy odyssey of a drive. Right tackles as well.
First Virginia offense with the ball.
Pressure comes. Morris stands in. He lofts one for Ross. Touchdown, Virginia. Protection call at USC. He said it's 15-word play calls here in Louisville. Moss in a rhythm on a crosser. Got it to the edge. Bell again. Touchdown Cards. Chris Bell is cooking in this first half. So it sets up 3rd down and 10. Pressure came, delayed on Moss, and he is sacked. Threw it away, and that ball's intercepted. Cam Robinson runs it back. Now, was Miller Moss down?
Yes, he was down.
For now, it's a pick 6, but it certainly looked like Miller Moss released it when his knee was already down.
Yeah, that was just a bad decision by
They shuffle 2 offensive linemen, plus the tight end, Sage Ennis, to the right side. And the redshirt freshman, Kalen, direct snap. Taylor, touchdown! Virginia wins it in overtime for the 2nd week in a row.
That's the goal against a ranked opponent in number 22, Iowa State here today. On 1st and goal, Welch follows Seton, and Welch waltzes right in. Colorado strikes first. Clock here, play clock below 10. Couple fullbacks as tight ends with Sama, who follows them, and Sama's in. Touchdown, Iowa State. And now big mix-up after the play as well in the end zone. They untangle the bodies, including the extra offensive lineman Austin Barrett for the Cyclones, who snatched the lead in the final 30 seconds of the first half. Williams in motion, and Salter a clean pocket. He takes a shot. A wide open Omarion Miller. Hello. Yards, and Boulder is lit.
Well, this offensive line, and the size they got at tight end, and the way Sama's running the football.
Sama again. Sama, touchdown. Abu Sama is feasting. Late flag will go on Tyler Moore for jawing in the face of the Colorado defender, but it is a touchdown indeed for Iowa State marching down the field.
Tyler Moore.
And the redshirt freshman Cam Michael with Salter. 3-man rush. Salter with time. He floats one back in the end zone. Williams. Touchdown, Colorado.
Started 5-1, equaling the win total from last season. Out of empty on 1st down. Sorsby to Allen across the middle. Broken tackle. Touchdown. Cincinnati strikes first. The offense as advertised in Stillwater.
And it's excited to be here.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, yeah.
Don, thank you. We start the 2nd with an option pitch around the edge. Cyrus Allen is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd touchdown tonight.
You couldn't draw it up any.
3 on 3rd downs. Jackson to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and Jackson can be electric. Jackson, touchdown. NFL Live at Ford Field, and then SVP in the Countdown crew.
Man, through 6 weeks of the season, man, Baker Mayfield's my MVP.
Here's Joe Royer, who breaks a tackle. Joe Royer, touchdown. Cincinnati is explosive offensively.
It's all about tackling.
Got to manage this now. 3rd down and 1, down to 1 timeout remaining. Sorsby started under center, and now he'll move back into the pistol. Joe Royer back onto the field, top of your screen. Pressure comes. Cyrus Allen out of the backfield with his 3rd touchdown. This offense has been unstoppable for Cincinnati. Lack of action has not inhibited the way to do a celebration for Quentin Stewart. Fields up the middle, hopping toward the end zone, touchdown. Rodney Fields is a man possessed. So 2nd down and goal. Sorsby the keep. Broke away from Robertson, and Sorsby spins in. Touchdown. How about the effort from Brendan Sorsby?
This is all
State. Jackson toward the end zone, intercepted by Matt McDoom. McDoom can flat out fly. Got away from Brousseau. Matt McDoom all the way, 100 yards.
and some other guys some opportunities to get ready for the second half of this Big 12 championship stretch, they hope.
Covey is in for a touchdown. Manny Covey runs it in. And Cincinnati has blown this thing wide open in Stillwater. They go up tempo. Walker, the running back. The give this time, and Walker goes barreling in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I want you to watch these blocks up.
Inside the 1, so this is 2nd down and 4 for the Bearcats. Pryor, straight ahead, reaching out. Pryor's in, touchdown.
I mean, they just cave it, see it, and just glide and find a way for a first down.
Sorsby has 55 of the 143 rushing yards. Fires to the end zone, this time to Allen. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, what a throw. You're kind of gambling for it right here, trying to get 7. Would have definitely settled for a field goal.
Robertson, end zone trig, touchdown. Baylor needed that desperately, and they're on the board.
Desperation.
Last week was the top recruit in Baylor's freshman class. He was in the ESPN 300. Robertson, end zone, that is caught by Cameron. Flag down, you hear Cameron barking and 1 on the touchdown connection with Robertson.
Penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
You could call it a...
Wilson in motion. Robertson scans, takes off with a cut, reaching out. It's a touchdown. Sawyer Robertson has come to life for Baylor.
Yeah, I don't know if he got this one.
Minutes to go on Baylor. Sorsby the keep with a cut. Broken ankles. See ya. Ran right by Micah Gifford.
Scholarship, but here he is now, and it's all paying off.
And he's got guys making highlight reels for him. 3rd down and 1. Sorsby sidearms, touchdown. The dagger to Isaiah Johnson.
You know, kind of has blossomed pretty quickly.
And he was middle of the screen, the black and red hat. Seth Dagey. On 2nd down, pressure coming. Fafita floats, end zone, hauled in by Sam Olsen for a touchdown. Dropped in the bucket by Fafita. The 6'6" redshirt sophomore, 54 in the white, comes on, and Lance Leipold's Kansas team trying to punch it in. Right away, Daniel scampers in. It's a Kansas touchdown. What an answer from the Jayhawks.
Here's this little look right over there.
Daniels floats one. End zone, hauled in, Henderson. A beauty from Daniels to his top wideout.
Wow, what a throw.
Heroics from Harris. And now Arizona trying to punch it in. Fafita steps up, floats one. Quincy Craig turned the corner, reaching out. Did he get there? Touchdown! For 18.
Oh man, just great for Quincy Craig to make it through. And he gets the yard with 45 seconds left in the timeout. I'm trying to win it. I don't want to put it on the leg of the kicker.
Quincy Craig stays in. Kansas shows pressure. They back off. It's a run with Craig. He's got a lane! Touchdown, Arizona! Around this offense. 14th play of the opening drive of the game. Taylor with the cuts and a touchdown. What a drive by Virginia. Third down and 5. Virginia 6 of 9 on third downs. Duke showing pressure. Morris on the roll, backpedaling, floats it, and he's got Zay Jettis for a Cavaliers touchdown. Fake it to Taylor. Morris on the roll, and Morris finds Harris. Touchdown, Virginia.
How do you buy time?
Option, pitch. Taylor with a cutback. Jamari Taylor's off to the races. And Virginia is steamrolling in this one. 78 yards. It's the way it is at this time of the year. You are keeping tabs on everyone else in your conference and around the country. Mensah for Barkate. Makes the catch. Nice footwork from Cooper Barkate over the top of Cardley for 6.
It's one of those you got to coach in your pops to get you ready for the following week.
Well, where Morris and Virginia's offense have been at their best today is here on third downs. 11 for 16. Intercepted by Trey Freeman. And we are not done yet.
Field is an interception return for a touchdown.
Another chance into the red zone for Colorado, trying to cash in with the first quarter winding down. Dallin Hayden into the end zone, touchdown Colorado. Jordan Tyson here on 4th and 2. Fake it, Sims throws it. Sideline Malik Brown. Touchdown Sun Devils. "33-yard strike on 4th down."
Weight down.
And Marion Miller slot left. Juju Lewis looking for him. End zone touchdown. Here. Sims across the middle. Eusebio has green grass in front of him.
give a guy an opportunity here in the fourth quarter, and a critical mistake for the Colorado offense.
Malik Brown, they go right back to him, and he sprints to midfield. Chased by Tion Parks. Brown all the way, touchdown, 88 yards. A measure of atonement from Malik Brown.
And just watch the ball.
One running back, two tight ends. Arizona State does that the second most in the country. Udo, straight ahead, touchdown. More dominance with the ground game for the Sun Devils.
This time they don't use he did a lot of with Shedeur Sanders.
First and goal, and Jason Brown goes straight ahead. Second effort, touchdown. First career touchdown for the redshirt freshman, Jason Brown. And now how about this heavy formation? They've got 7 offensive linemen in the game. Direct snap it again. Taylor met at the goal line, still pushing. Touchdown, Virginia.
This is where it is, usually direct snap to Jamari Taylor.
Seen it once already. Direct snap. Jamari Taylor's gonna throw it. He floats it. Touchdown, St. Dennis. Jamari's got that in the bag as well. Late flag came in the end zone.
I think this was on the
play clock winding down on the Cavaliers. Morris the key. Got away from Stevens. Foot in the ground, Chandler Morris. An exclamation point from Chandler Morris.
And if I'm Kyron Drones, I just keep the ball in my own hands. I try to find a way to get 2 more yards to keep this drive alive.
Drones to the air on the slant. He's got Peterkin. Snook Peterkin. 57 yards, and Virginia Tech's on the board. First career touchdown for the freshman from New Mexico defense. Drake Lindsay floats one. Back corner of the end zone. Diving catch, Jalen Smith.
What a throw.
Wow. Touchdown Gophers.
What a throw.
Bibber in motion, the tight end. It's again. It's Darius Taylor to break a tackle. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ran through Mercury Swaim for a Golden Gophers touchdown. Taken out by Damon Bankston. He is electric. Bankston hits the gas. A shot of electricity for the Lobos.
Oh, he's up here.
Lindsay on third down, looking that way, back in the end zone. What a diving catch by Smith! Unreal to win it for Minnesota. Horvath, right at the goal line on the second effort, reaching out, he's in. Touchdown, Navy. Times in this game. In 2 years, he had played 7 snaps coming in. about going to the air, and then he takes off. He's spinning toward the goal line, gets a shove, and Samaj Jones is very close, waiting on the signal as they call it a touchdown. Samaj Jones gets the push in.
It's all in.
Horvath on the option throw, wide open again, and he's got Luke Hutchison. Second time's the charm for Blake Horvath. Horvath to throw, rips it end zone, and is caught by Heidenreich for a touchdown. For the mids. Pitch with misdirection for Teska. Touchdown. Before the ball came out, Teska's in with a score, and Navy adds on.
And Gerd almost put that one into the end zone.
5 years at Ohio State now here at Cincinnati, and he almost scored. Lichtenberg, end zone Allen for a touchdown. He ties the Cincinnati record with his 13th receiving grab of the season.
I don't think Miami and Ole Miss, we didn't really have that thought. Here we are.
Lichtenberg is intercepted by Coleman Collins.